This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. We've arrived well enough. Where to next? I've got a good feeling about this one.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
It is no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. That's quite the drop.
Just keep moving, won't you?
One cannot be too careful.
Ah, I just remembered.
Look there! Master! A hobgoblin!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat? earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge! No morals here. I've got a firm grip on our foes!
We've got them on the run.
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst. A smashing success! Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Here at last. The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward.
Keep your eyes peeled and beware of dark corners.
'Tis easily done. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. You're not fit to regret this.
It was most effective.
You pulled that off very impressive. It will be a rude shock for our foes to fight together.
Lucky us. That
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
if I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Saurians, Master!
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Not like a curative to fill one with vim.
I did my best to match your skill, Master. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
blighter.
I will finish this, here and now. Really now. What are you doing?
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
This is a remarkable treasure we found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey. 'Tis easily done. This is just what's needed. Oxen are to be found here, of all places. They are endearing creatures, compared to the monsters we often face. Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day. Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall watch out for the knackers, Master! Oh, that was a sight to behold!
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
This ends here.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you've pinched their loot. I'd prefer to stay far away from that. 'Tis like there's not some manner of trap. Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say. I'll get that for you.
Strike me if you can. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
'Tis easily done.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Feast your eyes on this! You have been tarred, Arisen. Where open flame? No! The monsters left something for us. There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Let me be the one to collect it. We'll want to make it over there. But how to close the distance? If we grab hold of our foe in flight, might it not carry us where we want to go?
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist?
Rattlers, Master.
We shall be swept away from the enemy.
The structure of this place eludes me yet. It is quite confounding.
There's no use grumbling about it. Aught shall yield to a careful search.
Well done.
'Twas a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure. Pray, keep a firm head on your shoulders, lest you be caught unawares.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pay. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home.
This is for you, Master.
What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, here goes naught. Ah, that did the trick. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Over here! Our fight is not yet done. We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
I beg pardon, sir, but
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again!
Gout stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love. The hot spring over on the island encampment would do my husband a world of good, but the way is treacherous for an injured man on his lonesome.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustaffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid so freely given, my dear.
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
You've my thanks for this. Keep an eye out for monsters now.
Might that be a wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. This curative spring sounds as if it would do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. I know the way. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
There, Master, Saurians!
You pulled that off with nary a match. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foes to find you pitch their loot. Right. Just follow me.
Ow! Fie! My...
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone. What a fascinating way to end a foe! This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Surely not!
Could you come over here?
One of us is drenched.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Well done, Master.
This ox cart's seen better days. Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
No room for carelessness.
Could I trouble you? to walk a wee bit slower? My back is...
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. These sights are unparalleled in their majesty. Yet somehow I feel ill at ease.
Indeed.
Vermont feels a world away.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Best be on your guard. 'Tis a gore minotaur.
How do you like that? Naught like a curative to fill one with viv. Leave an opening. Focus your attacks. I shall lead the charge!
'Tis easily done. Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Come on, put up a fight.
You'll not live to regret this. earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There it goes!
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Twas an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. This spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude and an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer-maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favor from the magic archmaester without even meaning to. I suppose it's all in a day's work for you.
Do let me know if you have need of my skills. After all, I owe you a debt of gratitude. 'Tis the least I can do. What a nuisance.
Over here!
I? Aught I can do for you? Ah, you're here, are you? This is most perplexing.
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here?
Aye? Glorious!
Vermin's got a new sovereign then. 'Twas bound to happen sometime.
Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot spring well worth the trip. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments. Always a pleasure.
Glendor has found his way back to us.
A place to soothe the spirit. Yes. Hard. Barely
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
No place is
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Same thing, day after day. I tire of it myself.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I feel as good as new. Let the adventure continue. I'll be ready to tackle whatever comes.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
townspeople depend on me.
Go where duty calls me.
Not
Well
one of
met.
these aids is any use. I'll never know something.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
Invited yourself into my company, I see.
Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
A simple word of thanks would make our labours feel worthwhile.
'Tis as you say.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge. No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the god's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems then.
Wonder what's for supper.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
Welcome.
Ready for the morrow.
Something fun to do.
Welcome to
When I'm happiest here. I have a dozen letters.
Seems my days are naught but
no shortage of easy marks.
lost track of time. Well met.
Welcome, and well met. Do come again.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum. Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
Oh, my creaky knees. I'm not interested.
There's light armor, and there's heavy armor. But how to forge the best of both?
Use a bit of peace and quiet.
A customer then. That changes things. My services don't come cheap, mind. You're welcome.
what I love more than a saucy rumor.
Well met. Not much has changed since I was a girl.
The more I get to work, just another peruse at your level, sir.
Want
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?